Get ready with me while I tell you all about my natural labor and delivery story. So I went into labor at about 40 weeks and 5 days, and trust me, by this time, I was ready for baby to arrive. So it was about 1:30 in the morning, and I'm aimlessly scrolling through TikTok, and the cramps have not stopped. So I'm like, girl, go shower just in case it is time. And these cramps are pretty mild, nothing crazy. So after my shower, I'm like, let me go eat because I've been up all night. So I made something to eat, and the cramps were still pretty mild, but they were becoming more and more frequent, which made it more and more intense. So I broke out the medicine ball and just bounced around for a bit. By now, my two sisters, who are both nurses, were here because we selected them to be our support people in the delivery room. At this point, I'm on the phone with my mom, and she's getting nervous hearing me moan and groan through these contractions, and she urges me to go to the hospital to go get checked out. So we head over to the hospital, and these cramps are getting more and more intense, you guys. I was like, this is really starting to hurt here. I would say it's still like a period cramp, but just very, very, very intense. So they check me out, and I'm only 2 centimeters dilated. Mind you, I was 2 centimeters dilated at about 38 weeks, so pretty much nothing had changed at this point. They give me a needle that helps me relax and also makes me drowsy. And sorry, I cannot remember the name of it. And by the time I get back in the car, you guys, I was out like a light. So anywho, my sister got me some soup, which was disgusting. I only had a few sips. I think by this time I had lost my appetite. And this was probably around 10 or 11 a.m. now, which I was still pretty drowsy. So I went back to sleep. And while I was sleeping, everyone was saying that I was still moaning and groaning through my contractions. So they were actually still trying to time my contractions during this time. And you guys, my contractions were all over the place, like from start till up until this point. They were coming every 15 minutes, then every 7 minutes, then back to every 15 minutes. So it was very hard to track them. Once I woke up, my contractions felt like my insides were being twisted all kinds of ways. So I went back on the medicine ball, trying to rock, get into better positions, trying to help relieve the pain, but it was just not working. And also at this point, I threw up my soup, so I was done. I was over it. I'm like, I want the epidural now. So we headed back to the hospital, and this was around 6:30 p.m. And in the car, I could barely sit down. Like, I was so uncomfortable. All I could think about was getting this epidural and how good I was going to feel. So when we got to the hospital, they told us that there was no rooms available because this is actually a really small hospital. So they only had like 5 rooms. So they put us into like a waiting room where we pretty much just waited for my room to be ready. Then my doctor came in and was like, how bad is your pain? And I'm like, I'm dying. So she offered me some laughing gas, which did not help at all. Then she examines me, and that's when she tells me I'm 7 to 8 centimeters and there's no time for an epidural. I literally burst out crying. I was so sad because I knew this pain was not going to stop anytime soon, and baby was going to come like now. The next thing I knew, a nurse yells out, the room is ready, and they wheel me right into the delivery room. My doctor has me get on all fours and